Hello everyone and welcome to SAPian. Today in this video we will see how to configure Google Drive API and how to generate the client ID and secret to use it in SAP CPI and how to add a credential by using the client ID and secret provided by the Google Drive API. After that we will see how to use our own custom adapter of Google Drive and how to download or archive any data. Okay, so first we will configure the Google Drive API to generate client ID and client secret. I have provided the link in the description. You can go there, and after that, when you open the link, your home page will look like this. What you have to do, you have to select a project or you have to create a new. Okay, so here we will create a new project. You can give any name here, for example, my project 2 or SAP CPI 2. I've already created a project, so now I am creating another one. Click on create. Yeah, so your project is created. Go to the drop down, select your project. After that, you now have to connect the Google Drive API to this project, and after that, you have to configure it. How can we do that? You have to go to the API services, then library, then you have to search for Google Drive API. Yeah, this is the one. Simply click to the enable. Now your Google Drive API is enabled in your project. Now we have to create the credentials. Okay, so we have to go to the credentials, OAuth, client ID. Yeah, so to generate the client ID, first we have to configure this consent screen. Okay, and we have to select as external, then create. So now you have to add the name of the application you want to give. I have already provided the SAP CPI, your email address. The app logo is an optional, so we can skip that. Now the app domain. First you have to add the authorized domains here. Okay, like this, so that you can add your tenant URL and postman callback URL here. This is just for an example. You can add anything here in the authorized domains and here. Okay, so I suggest you to add this your tenant URL and the authorized domain as well to here. Again, you have to add the email address for contact information. Then simply you have to go on save and continue. Yes. After that, we will move on to scopes, and as you can see, we have types of scopes here: non-sensitive scopes, sensitive scopes, restricted scopes, and Gmail scopes. Okay, so you can pause the video or you can also take a screenshot of what kind of scopes I have added. You can go here and search the scopes and simply click on add. So this for non-sensitive scopes, this for sensitive scopes. Also you have to add the reason justification if it will ask you. There are times when it will not ask, sometimes it asks, sometimes it don't. So based on that you can add any reason or justification of how you are going to use it. So it is up to you, your own words here. Okay. Again, the restricted scopes you can see. Then the last Gmail scopes. And yeah, save and continue. There is nothing for optional info. Again, save and continue. Summary. I already created this app before, so I will move on to further step. So when you created your app, you again have to go into the credentials and then OAuth client ID. After that, you have to select application type as web. Give any name here. I've already created an app of name SAP CPI. You can give anything. After that, you have to add an authorized redirect URL, which will be this. When you create an OAuth authorization code, this is the redirect URL you can copy to here. After that, you just simply need to create. Okay. After that, your client ID and secret will be displayed. Save them securely. Okay, you can also download it as in the JSON format. Then you can copy paste it and use it in this client ID and secret. Okay. Okay, so before starting, I just want to thank Ashutosh for creating such a wonderful custom adapter of Google Drive. Okay, so I have provided the link in the description. You can go there and download this file named as ashutosh.drive.esa. After that, you can import it in SAP CPI. So, what we can do is we can create this OAuth to authorization code. I have already created it. You have to name it and provide the authorization URL. This one, okay. Access type equal to offline and approval prompt equal to force and token service URL as this and client ID and secret which you already got from the Google Drive API. Okay, and you simply need to deploy. After that, it will be unauthorized. What you have to do is simply you need to click on this and authorize it again. Okay, after that, it will ask for the permission to allow your Google account to perform stuffs in this SAP Cloud Platform Integration. Okay, so you have to allow that and simply it will pop up the new tab as yes, it is authorization has been successful. Okay, so make sure the status is deployed. After that, then you can use it in the cloud platform integration. Again, after that, the file you have downloaded from this link, the adapter file, you have to go into the integration. Then in the package you want to import the adapter, edit, then not effect, add integration adapter. Then you have to browse that integration adapter and you have to simply click on it. Okay, here. Okay, as I have already exported. Yes, it is here. Integration adapter. Okay. So this is my Google Drive adapter. After that, we will use it in an integration flow. So this is my integration flow of Google Drive. I have connected it as a sender adapter, also connected it as a receiver adapter with the request reply. Okay, so let's see how can we use it. So basically what we are doing here is we are downloading the file from this path, and we will archive this file into another path. Okay, for example, this is my Google Drive. Okay, and inside that I have this folder called certificates, and inside these certificates I have a file named this Sufyan AI Microsoft. Okay, so I have simply given the path. You don't need to provide the my drive and then certificates. Simply you have to provide the name of the folder, then file. You have to provide the credential name which you have created as OAuth to authorization code, and you can select the operation as archive or delete. I have selected archive. If you select delete, it will simply delete this file. And if you select the archive, it will ask you for the path of where you want to archive this file. I have given this path then this PDF name. So when I go to this SAP, you can see that it is empty. After that, what we can do is, this scenario is basically just for an example that how the Google Drive adapter is working. It has no such use case for now, but in the future we can definitely create our own business use cases, and we can use such kind of adapter to fulfill the desirable outputs. Yes, for this, what we are doing is in the content modifier, we are creating a property of X. Okay, and giving it a value of my new file.pdf. So in this PDF there will be a value called X. Okay, this X inside that property. This is the property name, and this is the value. This is the name of the PDF, and this is the value which the PDF contains, which is X. You can provide any value here, for example Sufyan. Okay, so you won't have to be get confused between this name and the body. After that, we will call this property inside this receiver adapter. We will simply upload this PDF file. Okay, where to again this SAP path. Okay, and we are calling this property. So what we'll do is we will save this, then deploy it. Yeah, it is deployed. So as you can see, the PDF file as well as the archived file has been stored here in this SAP folder. This is the PDF file which contains Sufyan, and this is the archive file. Now, sorry, I forgot to mention here how this timestamp comes in this adapter. In the sender one, we have this option as add timestamp. If we don't select this, the time will not appear in the name. Okay, in the file of the archived name. So for now I have selected this add timestamp. Also we can schedule this integration flow uh, so that we can run it at a particular time. We can schedule it on any other day. Okay. So basically this is how this Google Drive adapter works, and Google Drive API can create the credentials for us so that we can have access in the Google Drive. And how can we do the four operations such as download, upload, archive and delete. Yeah, so that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you in the next one.